Hi, my name is Annierra Matthews, and I'm the Research Services Librarian for the Douglas and Henry Academic Centers. Today, I'm joined with Katie Lloyd, who is the Assistant Director of Global Services, and today we'll be talking about ways that students, faculty, and staff can celebrate International Day at Mercer University. Thank you for joining me today, Katie.
Hi, thank you.
Um, so my first question is, what is International Day?
Okay, so here at Mercer, we hold International Day during the week of International Education Week, which is this year, November 14th to the 18th. And it's a time to acknowledge and attract potential future leaders from abroad to study and learn and share their experiences. That's what Education Week is. And with International Day on this in this university, we celebrate international students who have decided to come and have come to Mercer, and we want to value this globalization at Mercer and the diverse cultures we have here. So yeah, it's a time where we gather. Students are encouraged to share their culture. We have music, we have snacks or food, and we have just a chance for everybody to gather and learn from one another and also have fun.
I think you kind of sort of touched on it already, but what can students, faculty, and staff do in order to celebrate International Day and international students here?
Well, I guess before the event, just kind of, if you know any international students, just show interest in the day, ask about it, ask questions about their culture, and just kind of get to know the students and say you may be interested in joining. We have on the Atlanta campus around 150 international students, and they're from 25 different countries. So just kind of getting to know the international students on campus is a great way to start. Yeah.
Why is International Day important to you?
Well, for a couple of reasons. One, when I first started here at Mercer in 2018, I came just before International Day. I was working as a teacher in the language program, and that's where International Day started at Mercer through English language learning students who were showcasing their cultures and inviting students, faculty, staff, and other students to join with them in an International Day. They brought their own foods and everyone danced together. It was a great time. So since I first started, I've enjoyed being a part of International Day, and I think of it now as a great way to connect with the students in a fun way, as I said. Yeah.
So the library has access to Canopy, which is an online video streaming platform similar to Netflix. They have all sorts of international films by all kinds of directors. What are some other resources that students can check out to learn more about International Day?
First of all, that is great. The watching international films, I enjoy it myself. If people do that, I think that's great. Another thing I thought about is getting to know about current events in the countries of the students that you know. You'd be surprised what's going on out there in the world, and whether it's recent history or what's going on today. I think that is important to our students. What's going on in their home country may affect them today here where we are, and so it's important, and it's good for conversation when you know a bit about the countries that they're from. Good to get to know them a bit better. Yeah.
And my last question is, are there any upcoming events for International Day that'll be happening on campus?
Particular events prior to International Day, not necessarily. I think for the actual day, we plan to collect music requests from students. So we're going to have music from all over the world. We're going to have a couple of people who plan to do some traditional dancing. We'll have all the students coming, not all of them, but many of them would like to come and wear their traditional clothing. And we'll be offering snacks and food from around the world. And it'll be set up so that there are like cultural tables for groups of students that want to showcase their culture, which is great.
Nice.
Mhm.
Well, that was my last question. Thank you so much for joining me.
Mhm.
And for more information about the library, you can go to libraries.mercer.edu. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much.